before we get this video started, any of my subscribers that haven't ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell for notifications. And anybody considering subscribing, hit the bell when you subscribe so you get notified when I upload. I'll just get on with the April 2020 updates. Nothing much has changed with the Swamp Mule except for I've took an engine off. I got some plans with that, and I got another engine going into this. This is two different chassis and two different projects here. These two Murray chassis. You can see it. I'm trying to point. Here is one chassis, and then you see the rusty frame down there. That's another chassis or frame. Now the Murray has a couple updates. I've worked on the clutch a little bit, trying to figure out what's wrong with the clutch, why the clutch pedal's too hard to depress. I've redone all the pitment points and everything. I still got to relocate the spring a little bit forward, closer to the pitment point on the clutch. So I gotta fix that, and I gotta build an engine on there, build an engine for it. I don't know if I ever showed it, but I had a 16 horse on here. I had blown the head gasket, took that motor off, put another motor on here. And I'm gonna put it on there, build it up, put it on there, because it also had a counterbalance knock. So I gotta build that engine, put it on there, go through the transmission, because I gotta redo the axle shafts, because these tires are just sticking out way too far, if you can see, way too far out past the fender. So I gotta put just regular axles in there and probably put some 4-on-4 hubs on it, because I like those rims. They're the 4-on-4 hubs rims. Now this thing, I'm fixing to be making a lot of videos on it. I'm gonna hit the thing down here with my boot. I'm trying to scratch my leg. But well, like I said, when I took that 16 horse off, I put a 17 horse opposed twin on here, which has I think a too much in-play knock, like they normally have. I don't know what it is, but the later models, right before they got rid of them, they had a bad counterbalance, or not a counterbalance, a in-play knock. And the weird thing is, when you let the clutch out in neutral or in gear, the knock goes away until you start revving it. And then I think that's it on that. I'm going to be pulling that engine off, and it's going to go on the Swamp Mule for now until I get it. May go in here and run on the Swamp Mule until I get another engine with this thing, which I got plans with this thing. I know I'm going to like that plans. Now the transmission on this thing, I've screwed up the transmission. I think I've screwed up the input gears on this Spicer 5-speed. So I got an MSD 206. I'm gonna build for it, locker it and everything. I'm gonna show you how I did. I'm gonna do the locker this time, and I'm gonna show you how I did the locker in this one once I tear it apart. But I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do the new locker compared to the old locker. So when I tear this one apart, I'll show you what I did to this one. I'm going to take the new locker to the next level. And then this is one of those little cheap little Chinese 4-wheelers, 110cc overhead cam engine. I've since removed that overhead cam engine and put on a 6-horse Briggs single cylinder overhead valve. I've already fabricated exhaust. I got to fabricate intake for it, and I got to make a jack shaft for it. So you can see the front engine sprockets there, and then the rear one's like back. Where's it at? Right there. See, there's engine sprocket, and then there's the transmission sprocket or the rear end sprocket somewhere in here. You got to see it right there, and engine, rear end. So I got to get on that soon. This is just a toy around the yard. This is a 2012 Craftsman LT 2000 that is mine. It used to be a mower. I still got the deck for it though, but the engagement cable broke. Hopefully you can hear me over the little bit of wind. Hopefully got my hand blocking it good enough. But the engagement cable broke on it. I decided to pull the deck off because we got another one of these right here, and we needed the belt for the other one. So we smoked the belt. And then you can see on the side where it says set 19.5. That ain't the case anymore. That is a Kohler Command 26 horse V-twin. Best engine I've had from Kohler. So I really hated these coilers until I got this one, and I fell in love with this, especially with the commands. But other than that, on it, that's the only good part in this tractor is the motor. The tractor's junk. So now I'm going to talk about what I'm going to do with the motor for the swamp mule. Here's the motor that came off the swamp mule. This motor is fixing to go on the Craftsman. The Craftsman motor. So I have taken this motor apart trying to figure out what a noise was inside of it. It's like a little clicking noise. I didn't know what it was. I think it was the camshaft, but I'm 100% sure. And I got to get 2 new push rods for this thing. 2 new or used, whatever. I want to get all 4 steel push rods in here for intake and exhaust on both sides. You know that stuff. Painted it. Painted this black. Painted these silver. Painted this black. Everything. And check out them spark plug boots. But and top pulley silver as well. But that's been painted a while like that. I can't tell you how long that's been painted like that. But I have, it is pressure lube, which I like that, and it has a voltage regulator on it. So it's going to supply a little bit more voltage to the ignition system, or the charging system. And one thing on these twins, if you do what I've done, do it with caution. The exhaust bolts, I have since gotten rid of the, I'll show you. I have since gotten rid of these 5/16 18 bolts, and I have gone with a .3/8/16, but you can do it on these, and it will fit inside the pipe. You can see it will fit inside the pipe. This is off the V-twin, so I got 4 of them in there now. 2 of them, the one closest to the head, you gotta watch it because I believe that they go through the valve seat. So I think it will go either into the combustion chamber or into the valve seat. So if you do it, watch it. Don't drill it too far. So then I think that's it on that motor for now. And I've made my own gasket for this thing. The pan gasket. I didn't want to pay $20 to $40 for a pan gasket. What I have used is cardstock, like for posters and stuff. Just regular old cardstock for posters. And it's about, I measured it, mic'd it up in a caliper. It's about 10 thousandths. So it's probably about thick enough for this motor. And I'm going to keep using this stuff if it works that fine good. So I need to get some more though, because everything I had was pretty much meant to. I had a good little bit for this to make it perfect. But other than that, I think that's it for channel updates. So until next time, leave your comments, criticisms, and concerns down below. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and give this video a thumbs up. Till next time.